On the banks of the Mississippi River, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a storied venue, and soon the fog will rise off the Big Muddy, and will it also bring a victory for the beloved Bayou Bengals, Tiger Stadium, home of LSU. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
I don't think he's done any of that.
Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game.
Well, 2K is always
made. Let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense getting set for first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Wide out in motion. He's going to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. He'll work his way down to the 28.
It's either that or we play NBA Live. And ain't nobody buying that shit. That shit was never the shit though. When was it ever this shit?
They are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't.
A shot toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown.
This offense is top 10 in the country in points.
It's been 2K ever since. For me, nigga, that gameplay in NBA Live was horrendous. That shit was bad. That wasn't, well, I wasn't the game I was playing though. Like, I was playing other shit. Like, I wasn't playing that shit. That shit was too ass.
Going for the return. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he the only thing I give NBA Live was the animations that they had was better than 2K. The game, like the graphics and how the gameplay felt, just wasn't there. But the way they used to dribble, the way they used to have certain layup packages, like that was the shit right there. Advantage in the running game to the right. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us.
2K16, there was 2K15, and 2K15 was lit.
Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to the ground game on the left. Still on his feet is the 45. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
And the Aggies with the 1st and 10. Leads it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Up-tempo for the offense.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football for them.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Looking for more room. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Knocked down for the tackle.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run. Shoot, you almost got the
y'all
first
got
down.
a separate group chat for this shit, too?
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Spits it out to the back. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down.
So where's the key Cunningham bet that you
Got to
think
give the
about?
defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And the Tigers pick up the 1st down.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. Sometimes it's not going to be easy. You can't just do it conventionally and handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football's a game of inches, and you just got to find the...
Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers! And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Texas A&M going quickly. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The ball squirts free. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And they were channeling their inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big paw in there to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do?
Yeah, and when you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job understanding. The guys already kind of slowing down a little bit, but where do I put my head? I put my head on the football, get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that flying up, making the big play.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Floating away. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws
appreciate
the
that when I'm not on my phone betting.
And Shore tackling there to keep
No, I'm
from
not.
getting to the 1st down marker.
And how about the offense coming out early, establishing the running game? This is an offense that is going to throw the ball all over the yard. So good. Top 10 in passing in college football. but I like it when you sprinkle it in and create a little bit of balance and just create a little bit of doubt.
And what is that? Minus how much? Or that can't be plus money.
Once on 4th down, can they do it again? Got it. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds a tight end. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Aggies will hustle to the line. Back to throw, it's Madden. And it's on the ground. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way.
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back and make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you can tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook.
Oh my.
Throws into double coverage and it's picked off. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. Line gets set, 1st down. The give to the back. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
Quick pass on the jet motion. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the...
Got some room in into the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Offense set on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Madden. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physicality. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense, because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Why is the only channel I can watch this Laker games on?
He wants to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him.
I'm not about to learn Spanish off a fucking asshole game right now.
This football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes.
And half the motherfuckers only gonna use you to keep them motherfuckers in here.
Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
No, ain't no sometimes.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
So then I want you to go help them. So I want you to do. I want you to go and run to help somebody.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. The give to the tailback. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Tiger. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get...
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
Scanning the field, it's Madden. Pressure coming. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down
OC.
in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Chill, Mo. Chill, Mo. Chill, Mo. Yeah. Take shit. Take shit.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think, put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Paul, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it
I
in the
didn't get my,
position, so if you've got
I didn't become an official member yet.
Fast motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And Cage just hit a game winner.
Passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head.
Cage Cunningham just hit a game winner.
He's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had.
Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He leaves it with his back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The run from the shotgun. Still running at the 40. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They'll try it over the left side. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, LSU!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He's going to bring it out from deep. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Hey, yo, when the fuck did Popeyes get a fish sandwich?
Texas A&M has it back in the offense.
I'm not doing that shit.
Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first
Which
play,
you already had it.
Big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open
But Zay, I didn't been with you, Zay. I didn't been with you, Zay.
Kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the 1st down.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, run
You have
the
terrible
ball,
listening
throwing the
skills,
ball,
Kevin.
screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're scaring at 3rd. Threw a pick last time. Almost threw another one. But you know what? I like the fact that this dude has no conscience.
None. Arm arrogance, right? He's going to spin the football, try to make plays. Like,
Well, Kev Haitian, he eat pink
fucking
fucking potato salad.
Make some plays. He's going to give some away. Let's try to do a little bit more of the playmaking as opposed to giving.
Ask him what color it is.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Madden. Makes his connection.
Was it
And they'll
making
finally
beats?
get him down after a terrific pickup. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way?
Well, Mayonnaise goes in off tail.
Awesome job by the quarterback getting his progression.
A&M comes back out with another first
Jeez,
down.
tails out. Jeez, and macaroni's out.
Getting some heat. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little
What the fuck?
Last play didn't go as planned.
Bruh, it's because you don't eat pork. What the fuck?
They keep attacking through the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front.
On what?
They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory.
What, Kevin?
Decision here to go for it, 4th and very, very long. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Oh, and the attempt is no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away at. They couldn't find the uprights on that 51-yard field goal attempt, so they'll give up the football. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 34. True. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4.
Okay. I wanna add to this because, and I don't want to choose sides. You know, I don't want to start anything extra, but because we're kind of on this, you know, topic and conversation about, you know, how game was played beforehand and then after. You know, yesterday was kind of the same way. It was kind of the same way. I'm not gonna lie. But you know, that's just life and how it is. You know what I mean? Well, yesterday we were playing 2K. It was me, Vaughn, and Kier, and Chad, and we was balling. I think we won like what, 2 games, a game or 2 or something like that. 2 back-to-back. And it was like great games. Right, and we were balling, like everybody was balling, you know what I mean? We was doing our thing, hooping, woo. Chad had some buckets. Vaughn was like 20 rebounds and well, that's no, it's not. I mean, it's not.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning.
No, it's not about talking.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. They're bringing
right. It has nothing to do with talking.
Never had a chance. Second down here, and maybe they
why are you getting so like hell bent over this, bro?
Now improvising. He throws it back to the left.
Like what the hell, bro?
It's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
God.
They line up, and it is a long way.
Bro. Like, what the fuck?
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's got first down.
Stop acting like this. No, I still wouldn't have the game.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle.
Oh my God, he stole my pick. You fucking faggot.
Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. And with the interception.
Bro, I tried to catch a pick with my linebacker, but fucker behind me.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And it's up and no good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl VIII. They're up by a field goal over Army.
I can't believe they let
Just
Luka get
another
traded.
week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on
I said I
everything
can't
going
believe
on
they
up
let
front.
Luka get traded.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
Like that's like if the Nuggets traded Jokic.
Texas A&M has
Like-
it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to
Oh my
execute
God,
some plays,
Reeves, you're the
put some
best.
throws together
Yo,
and generate some
Reeves.
points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continuing to shoot ourselves a significant hole.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's
He
where the
definitely
offense
was.
wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
To the air, it's Madden.
Oh, we didn't
He
trade
misses
Saquon.
his
We
man.
didn't
The
trade.
accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Texas A&M going quickly. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Trying to pick up the first.
Just
out
didn't
of the
get the right
backfield.
amount of money.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off play action on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
The bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing on the fences.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side. On
Oh my
second
God,
and 10.
Luka.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass rush
Yes,
is
yeah.
effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That's a walk.
Being
Yes,
honest,
thank
this
you.
defense
That's a
early in
walk.
this game,
What the
guys, they've
fuck?
got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought
Nah,
coming
I ain't
into
got
this
no
game, they
picks
could
in.
take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
It's been a struggle so far. Our defensive line.
Going up top.
Oh my God, step back, Luka, chill. Oh my God, Luka, chill.
And it is
Yeah, hold on,
another
let me put this down for
interception.
30
Just
before
a
they start wilding.
terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you.
Bro,
And that
stop
defender knew
betting on that
exactly where the
nigga.
QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. He lets it fly.
Bro, there's niggas that really don't. Like, there's niggas that really don't. Man, I'm watching on ESPN right now.
I love the job the quarterback does.
Cause you don't got the right Wi-Fi. You got fucking Spectrum.
Safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work.
You got DirecTV. It's not on there. It's not on there, bro. Why would you do that? Nah, hold on, bro. Cause now I'm tight, bro. Bro, Zay, I'm not gonna lie, Zay. Hold on. Fuck all that. Yeah, this nigga done, bro. This nigga done, bro.